Hi, East Texas. Thanks for watching CBS 19. Plus, we have some much needed rainfall on the way tonight. But along with the rainfall comes a chance for severe weather, which we will go over. First, let's go over that timeline for the rain tonight. It looks like it'll be picking up by mid-evening, around 9 to 10 o'clock. And then as we head into the late night, overnight hours around midnight, we have a 100% chance of rain. Then it starts to slowly at least taper or dwindle for the Tyler, Longview areas. It'll be a little higher down in deep East Texas. Could remain at about an 80 to 90% chance through about 2 a.m. But as for counties closer to Interstate 20, it's a 50% chance at 1 a.m., 40% chance at 2 a.m., and then by 3 a.m., things are winding down as the storms move out to the east into Louisiana. The entire area now is under a slight risk for severe weather. That means we could see scattered severe thunderstorms with some wind, some quarter-sized hail, and maybe a tornado or two cannot be ruled out in this type of scenario. We've got quite a bit of wind just off the surface at about 10,000 feet, 5 to 10,000 feet. And that little bit of extra wind can create a little spin in the atmosphere. And so sometimes those thunderstorms can spin up just a little bit. In fact, if we take a look at our severe weather potential, this is at 11 o'clock tonight. And I've highlighted this area just to the northwest of Tyler in yellow, and an area from Palestine down to Bryan. And that's an elevated area down over deep East Texas. I do think there is a better chance for tornadoes over deep East Texas as opposed to the Tyler, Jacksonville, Henderson, or Longview area. So we are just slightly elevated, but then elevated the farther south that you travel. And that elevated risk stays over parts of deep East Texas, maybe just brushing Trinity County or Angelina County late tonight. By tomorrow morning, the threat is gone. It has shifted to the east. So as we take a look at this, the damaging wind threat is there. That might be a little bit higher than some other threats here with a wind gust potential up to 60 or 70 miles an hour. It's a pretty thin line of showers and thunderstorms coming through. So whatever you get, if it is a strong wind, it's not going to last very long. Large hail potential is pretty low. In fact, I think we could even push this back down a little bit even lower. Isolated tornadoes certainly there, about a 5% chance. That's overall low, but a 5% chance would suggest that it's just a little bit higher, and so that's why we have that low threat there. And flash flooding, maybe a medium threat. If you get underneath a more intense thunderstorm, you could catch a downpour. That downpour could create some flash flooding, so got to watch out for all of those things. All right, let's break down this tornado threat for you. The area here in brown, we'll consider this a low area. That's the 5% risk. The very low or 2% risk surrounds that. This is late tonight. You'll notice here from Tyler back to Austin, down to Houston, over to Sabine County, and Hemp Hill. So we've got a pretty large area here where we could see a spin-up tornado or two. When we zoom things down, it becomes a little more, say, concerning for us because it does show a large portion of East Texas, including part of Smith County and even parts of Rusk County into Panola, Shelby County, and then Nacogdoches, San Augustine, Sabine, Cherokee, all the way back through Anderson and Houston County in that low threat. But still, a low threat is a higher threat when it comes to tornadoes. All right, so let's go with timing on future Skycast. This is 11 o'clock tonight. These are isolated thunderstorms that would pop up ahead of that. So any one of these could spin up briefly, but I'm not tremendously concerned about that, except that where you see these winds here, right around Athens. Notice how we have winds backing into the thunderstorm, and then you've got this line of thunderstorms coming out here. So the line, as it moves through, we could produce these little notch spin-ups, or these what we call line echo wave patterns, or these little vortices that spin up on the leading edge of those tornadoes. And that moves through to about 3 a.m. and then it's gone. And then maybe a few showers at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then it clears out. It's a lot cooler tomorrow with temperatures in the 50s, only warming back into the upper 60s tomorrow. It's not a polar or Arctic air mass. It's really a maritime Pacific air mass as it's coming in off the Pacific, but it's cooler, drier air, and that creates that threat for severe weather. All right, excessive rainfall outlook tonight, it's slight, meaning we could have some scattered flash flooding reports due to those downpours of rain. It's marginal the farther south you travel to the east. So this is the zone or the corridor here where the rain is likely going to be heaviest. All right, let's talk about the exact amounts. And again, when I say exact amounts, sometimes I don't like to marry these exact cities to these totals because this can shift. I mean, it could easily be 2 inches of rainfall in Tyler or almost 3 inches of rainfall it shows in Canton down at Athens, because this could shift around just a little bit. So keep in mind there will be areas that could have heavy downpours and other areas that you get a thunderstorm that races through and you pick up maybe a quarter to a half an inch of rainfall. The thunderstorms are moving at such a clip tonight, they're moving so fast, that's why you could come away with some lighter or lower amounts. All right, behind the thunderstorms is kind of a gusty wind tomorrow out of the northwest at 23 to 30 miles an hour. Those are the wind gusts. The sustained winds are 15 to 20 miles an hour. So it'll be a breezy, much cooler day behind those showers and thunderstorms. Because of the rain, will lessen this forecast fire danger for tomorrow back down into the moderate range, high out to the west, very high out toward Palestine and Canton. So a little better news there when it comes to forest fires. Morning lows are going to get substantially cooler too. Tomorrow in the lower 50s, Wednesday, Thursday, mid 40s. Warms up a little bit Friday. Then we have another front coming in here Friday, Saturday toward Halloween. Morning of Halloween, it's 48 in the morning, but it warms right back up to 57, 56, and 60. Average lows right around 54. So we have some average mornings here over the next 7 days and some cooler average and warmer than average mornings. All right, bus stop forecast for tomorrow. Clearing and cooler. The rain should be gone. There may be some puddles. We'll certainly need a sweatshirt with a temperature around 53 degrees. It'll be sunny and cooler at recess with sunshine and a temperature around 61. And then headed home, it's sunny and cool with high temperatures in the upper 60s. So a cool day. All right, let's break this down for you county by county. Got a lot of wind tomorrow, kind of a windy day up at Clarksville, Mount Pleasant out towards Sulphur Springs, highs around 66 to 67. Pittsburgh at 66. We'll go partly cloudy over at Linden, 66 degrees. In the central counties, anywhere from the upper 60s at Carthage, mid 60s at Longview, Gilmer, upper 60s, Mineola, Canton, Athens 68, Palestine 71, Jacksonville near 70, and Henderson near 70, Tyler about 67 to 68. Mix of sun and clouds in the central counties. And then over deep East Texas, you're looking at a fair amount of sunshine. A little bit warmer here at Crockett and Groveton, around 71 to 72 degrees. Lower 70s, Nacogdoches and Lufkin. Over towards Center and Hemphill near 70 with breezy northwest winds again. 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting at times up close to 30 miles an hour. We're just 7 days away from Halloween. It is next Monday, and as we showed you, it was going to be cooler in the morning, but what about those daytime highs? Let's take a look at that. We'll see here that we do have a chance for some scattered thunderstorms Friday, Saturday. Otherwise, it's partly cloudy, breezy. Temperatures are in the 60s over the weekend. Partly cloudy, cool temperatures in the 70s. But just pointing out some of these cooler mornings here. And then as we go ahead to Halloween, temperature 74 degrees, partly cloudy to mostly sunny. We'll be clearing out here Sunday and then getting rid of some showers and thunderstorms coming back in toward the end of that 10-day forecast. Perhaps a week from Wednesday, some morning showers, evening thunderstorms possible a week from Thursday as highs warm back into the upper 70s. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. Make sure you keep tuning back for updates. Again, we do have that chance for severe thunderstorms. We will let you know if any severe thunderstorm warnings or tornado warnings are issued on CBS 19. Have a great evening, everyone.